Southampton. How are we, boys? How you feeling? All right?
Yeah, very good.
Good. So let's jump straight into it, shall we? Your EP Freedom has been out for around a month now. What was the response to it been like?
Response has been great. Like a lot of people have seemed to love it. I mean, releasing singles before the EP, people have loved those, and then the EP track Lost and Found, that's had a great reception.
We weren't really expecting.
Like we weren't expecting Lost and Found to really sort of do much.
Yeah, because it's more of a demo, isn't it? It's like only got a few layers on it. It's not really something we've really pushed or put much. Like we didn't put as many tracks on it,
no.
So it's literally just bare bones us playing, and everyone loved it.
That's good. It's great.
It's good. It's good. I'm not going to complain. Like, yeah, it's great.
Great reception. Yeah.
I know you've already been back in the studio since its release, so do you plan to release any music in the near future?
Yeah, well, we are planning to release a single soon. It's going to have a couple of B-sides on there, so you'll be treated to that as well. So they're sounding pretty good as well. Like it's more on our jangly side, which is cool. It's more for summer, so you can listen to your back garden.
Just showing like all sides of the band really, because many influences go into it, so it's good to sort of broaden your horizon and get as many sort of different sounding sort of tracks out, which is us showing something a bit different. Yeah, especially with like a couple of the B-sides and that, so it's all exciting.
How does it feel to be supporting Pastel in their UK tour, considering their success so far?
It's mental, really. It's like we're trying to get a gig from for a while now. Yeah. So like, it's finally able to do it. Like, it's in Nottingham as well, safely with the crowd as well, with people coming down. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it now.
Yeah, especially when
they've been banging on the door for a
because
while.
they played Nebworth and all that.
Yeah.
Supporting a band that's played Nebworth. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, not many bands can say they played that.
No.
What's your favourite thing about touring?
I don't know.
Different for each of us, isn't it?
The shenanigans we get up to.
Yeah.
The after parties.
Yeah.
Obviously, just playing live to crowds of people who have like come to see you and like pay money, and like just to sort of all be there together is just like great, and just like we feed off the energy that the crowd bring, and then we sort of give it back. So the shows are always dead exciting, and after party shenanigans as well.
Snap my heart in tears. You left me so confused. Left me with a fright.
So you're playing at a fair few festivals this summer. Which is the one that you're most looking forward to?
Yeah, it's definitely Isle of Wight. We've been looking forward to that one for a while.
Yeah.
We've had to keep it under wraps for a bit, and that's next week. So at the time we're recording, it's next week. We've probably done it by the time it's going to.
Staying the whole time as well, aren't we, this time, because we had to be back because
the GCSE, didn't we? Had a GCSE the next day, so we had to go early last time. But we can stay for the whole festival.
But we can't watch Blondie.
Music taste impacted your own style of music?
Just like we all have different sort of influences, so we will take like our own influence and just sort of apply it to our own instruments. So for example, I'm a fan of like Zeppelin, Pink Floyd and Who, so I'll apply that in guitar playing. We're also a fan of people like The Verve, and you can talk about your influence if you want, guys.
Just go on.
Yeah,
well, say something.
I'm a fan of the 60s, the Beatles. Yeah.
Your name's Lennon, isn't it?
Yeah. So I put in all of that. What are you a fan of?
I am a fan of a lot of like Britpop stuff. So you know, I mean all that like is in 2000s as well.
Yeah. I like Led Zeppelin as well, Arctic Monkeys, my elders. I think he influences me a lot. So.
But we all share a common ground as well.
Yeah.
It all works
Just
together
all
when
that
you
one
come
shot, yeah.
when you come to like writing stuff and create stuff together. So that's what makes us unique, I think.
We know you're all from Derby, so what are the best venues for music or places that you'd recommend?
Hairy Dog's good, that's about 500 capacity.
Yeah.
Some big bands playing there, like Zootons were there last night, and Spiral Carpet's playing later this year there. So yeah, it's beginning to really build up like some big artists on who are playing there, and it's going to hopefully get more popular and attract more bands.
Football, do you support your local team? If not, what other teams do you support and why?
Of course, local teams support Derby County. We've been going to matches since I was about 3. So yeah, been through a lot. It's been a lot of heartbreak over the years, but you just got to deal with it, haven't you? You just got to go through the torture and plough on.
Is there a football memory for any of you that sticks out as a favourite, either personal or in general?
I've got to say, probably my favourite was, unfortunately I didn't go to it. I don't know why, I just think we fancied the trip. But when we played Leeds in the semi-final of the playoffs a couple of years back, when we were 1-0 down at home, came back and won 4-3 at their place, that was mental. Like, we didn't see it coming. Because we were already, like, I think it was 2 or 3-0 down at half time, and then all of a sudden goals went flying in as soon as we kicked off in the second half, and it was just mental. Like, my dad was in the other room, and I was just like, look, we've just scored about 2 goals, just calling him back. Yeah, it was such a good memory.
So where's been your favourite place to play so far?
That's a good question.
Hairy Dog for me.
Yeah, but that's just easy, isn't it?
Well, I know, but it is.
You can't just say that, it's so boring.
It's true.
I've got to say Glasgow to be different.
Yeah, I'd say good.
I like Glasgow because it was like
Was this
only
specifically on tour?
on tour, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I think Glasgow for me because we weren't expect. It's first time going to Scotland anyway, and we sold 110 tickets out of 120, and that was really something for us to have such a big crowd in a place we've never played and having these people show up that you've never met. It's just awesome.
Again, I love Scotland as well, but for me, Sheffield, like the first night was just great because the crowd was really like ready for it, and just, you know, again we brought that energy like I mentioned earlier, and then we fed off the energy that they brought as well.
It was a great way to kick off the tour.
It was brilliant, and then just to sort of keep that going for like a month, sort of living the dream, and it's a great milestone. Then it's just great.
So I'm going to do some quick fire questions now. We'll start this side and we'll go round. You will just give an answer if you can think of one. So, festivals or gigs?
Gigs.
God,
It's you, mate. It's not very quick, is it?
Festivals fucking me out.
Festivals.
Gigs.
I like gigs.
Cool. Who has the dodgiest taste in music?
Tom.
Me.
How could you say yourself?
Tom. Sorry.
Tom.
What was your last Spotify search?
Jamiroquai.
I think my Arctic Monkeys.
I think it was the Smiths.
Beatles.
It's Grateful Dead.
Can't remember.
If you had to pick one artist to listen to for the rest of your life, who would it be?
Stone Roses.
Radio.
Oasis. Beatles.
The
Cash or Elvis?
Elvis.
Elvis.
Catch. Elvis.
Elvis.
What would your death row meal be?
We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah, we were.
Burger.
Steak.
Sunday roast.
Dairy milk.
I'll just make something completely insane, like just order a crazy amount of food, just to wind them up. Everything. Literally every face.
All you can eat.
I just eat it all.
If you could jam or make a record with anybody, who would it be and why?
Jimmy Page, because he's the greatest guitar player of all time.
Alex Turner's he's called.
Sure. No.
Johnny Marr, because he's Johnny Marr. Paul McCartney, because he's Paul McCartney.
Gorillas. That'd be cool.
Out of each other, who would you most rather be stranded on a desert island with? You could only choose one of you.
Lennon.
Why? Why?
No.
I'm not reliable. I'm not going to help you.
I don't know.
I think
You can eat it.
obviously. We'll go for Joe. We'll go for Joe.
I'll go for Tom. I feel like it'd be good company.
Everyone, if Tom's popular, I would say Tom.
Yeah.
If you were stranded on that island, what album and item would you bring with you? Only one though.
Album.
And item.
Dark Side of the Moon and DS.
Play OK Computer and then Round Up Person.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Part Life, and I'll bring a hat. I'm thinking practical.
I'll have the White Album because it's a long album. And I'll take the filtered water device so I can actually survive.
Oh, small.
Yeah. I'll probably take Rubber Soul by the Beatles and I'll take a pen. It's funny.
What are you going to write on?
Sand. Alright. I'll draw on the trees.
Oh,
If Oasis, Stone Roses, and the Smiths were playing simultaneously, who would you choose to go and see?
Smiths.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen Ian Brown, I've seen Ian Gallagher.
That's
Smiths.
Stone Roses.
Roses, yeah.
Name one song you know is absolutely cringe, but you absolutely cannot get enough of it.
Ooh.
Song that's cringe.
What am I going to say? I don't like that song. I don't know what you did.
Lamborghini KSI.
I was going to say anything like that.
Yeah. I think holiday by
I quite like Push the Button by Sugar Babes. I like that one.
Lumberjack vocal remix.
It's everyday, bro.
Jesus, you're so crude.
That is awful.
That is cringe.
That is really bad. You asked for it.
Is it a bacon back, butty, bum, or a roll?
None
Yeah,
of them.
none of
None
it's
of
Cobb.
them. Cobb.
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 From Derby.
We don't
Throw
make
me off
rules.
there. Well, that's it, guys. So thanks so much for your time. We look
Cheers.
forward to seeing what the future holds for you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.